Hey there! Have you seen this fish before? The mesmerizing look of its features is like a heavenly creature bursting with beauty while floating in the water. It isn't a goldfish, yet its movement in the water leaves shimmers of gold you wouldn't want to take your eyes off of. Take a clear look at it again. Does it look familiar now? If you're nodding, I bet you've encountered this at your local fish club meeting or aquatic store. However, if you haven't, let me introduce them in this video. Yep, if you stay with me till the end, you'll be able to get to know koi betta fish better. And when I said better, I meant their species types and the common ABCs for caring for them. All this incredible information about these famous koi is available at Aquarium Store Depot. Koi betta fish, often called marble bettas, are a more recent variety of betta and have beautiful hues. Orville Gully, a breeder of bettas, is the source of koi bettas. And did you know that these fish have quite an odd yet fascinating backstory? When Gully was imprisoned, he began breeding them in jars of peanut butter. A botched attempt to produce the first butterfly black betta gave rise to the marble betta. Gully sent several novel betta varieties to the International Betta Congress, well-known hobbyists, and book authors who had written about betta fish after learning that they possessed the marble gene. The marble betta gained notoriety as a distinct breed of betta and adopted the trade name Koi Betta because of how closely its hues and sheen mimic those of koi fish. And since we're talking about the breed, you should know 6 common koi bettas exist. And before I spill the information to you, it would be awesome if you started to give this video the love it deserves to reach as many fish keepers as possible. Going back, let's get to know the 6 types of koi betta before going into the ABCs about petting them. First on the list is the fancy koi betta. A fancy marble betta is a fish with at least 3 distinct hues. Second is the galaxy koi. The most prevalent kind is a galaxy koi betta. Their iridescent scaling, which shimmers while they move, gives them the name galaxy. Another type is the type named candy. Black, red, blue, or yellow coloring is a defining feature of the candy koi bettas. The term is a result of how candy-like the appearance is. I like to call them ice cream bettas since they resemble ice cream bars and sorbet. The fourth fish is the tiger koi. A tiger betta with a bright yellow body complemented by black or blue. Apart from that, it would help if you also met the Nemo koi betta. The Nemo koi betta is the second most common koi betta you'll often encounter. It is marble with orange, red, and black colors. And last but not least, this topic is the samurai koi betta. The rarest of them all is a samurai koi betta. With the marble, it has the desired dragon scaling. They're available in a wide range of hues. All these fancy varieties could grow up to 3 inches in length or longer occasionally. And since they're all in the same family, you can provide them with the same care and needs of other betta fish so they can flourish. Let's open that topic by answering the first question in mind. What is the temperament and activity level of the koi betta? Plakat betta makes up the majority of koi betta species. These betta fish are more comparable to native bettas seen out in the wild. They therefore are more active and athletic than their fancy fin siblings and parents. Because of this, they're also more aggressive than the fancy style types. Their ability to compete with more active fish species opens them up to larger aquariums and community tanks. Having said this, you must distinguish which tank mates will better suit them and which will not. It's the same as looking for suitable tank mates for any other betta while seeking a koi betta. You're aiming for tank mates who appreciate a planted tank arrangement, are quiet, and are serene. In this case, you can opt to try the following fish on your screen. On the other hand, any fish that is either hostile or semi-aggressive should be avoided. Additionally, it would help if you stayed away from any fish that could fit your betta's head in its jaws. Here are several fish to stay away from. You know, there's a saying that a lack of food could drive you crazy, right? Hunger can impact your behavior and mood, whether you're a human or any other creature. The same goes for the fish pets we have. That's why providing them with the right food every day is crucial. But what should you feed them? The Koi Betta does not require a specific diet. They're identical to regular bettas. In pellet or flake form, frozen food is subject to the same hierarchy. Even with bettas, some hobbyists usually avoid using flake food. The Northfin brand of pellet betta fish food is the one that most of them use. If you choose freeze-dried foods, it would be best to feed your bettas blackworm and soak them in Vitachem to boost their immune systems. However, you can consult your neighborhood fish businesses for live meals. If you're lucky, you might locate one that sells live blackworms. For bettas, they are fantastic. While blackworms are excellent if you can identify them, bloodworms are more common. If you're feeling very daring, you can buy a lot of live blackworms online, but of course in a trusted store. While brine shrimp can be used, they don't offer the same nutritional punch as blackworms for these freshwater fish. Your betta will eat algae wafers since it's also an algae eater. Before we continue our conversation about Koi Betta's care requirements, it would be awesome if you smash the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for a daily notification about what's new in the fish keeping hobby. If food is vital for your fish to thrive, having a natural and safe environment is also essential. Let's discuss some considerations while setting up the fish tanks for your Koi Bettas. First, the tank size. For your Koi Betta fish, having a brand new tank that is at least 3 to 5 gallons in size would be great. Please refrain from putting these long-finned fish in a tiny dish like you would in a children's movie or comic. This can stress them out and shorten their already limited lives. Second, consider a heater. Thailand and Indonesia are among the warmest Southeast Asian nations where bettas are native. To keep water at 76 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, installing a submersible heater in their tank is crucial. The best heater to pick is one that has a thermostat, and one that has good accuracy like Eheim brands. You can avoid worrying about throwing off the equilibrium in this manner. Larger tanks should consider using a heater controller to protect your fish from a failure. Decorations are your third priority. The decor you pick for your Koi Betta should be smooth to avoid hurting your fish. Choose silk-based fake plants if you're thinking of placing artificial plants. Additionally, consider building caverns and tunnels for your Koi Bettas to hide in. Another beneficial decoration to consider is having live plants. The Koi Betta fish's native environment is highly forested. Therefore, you want to provide a variety of plants that your fish may utilize as cover or a place to rest. If you place them in a communal tank, this is very crucial. Regarding choosing the substrate, the most outstanding options for Koi Bettas are gravel and sand. However, it would be beneficial if you attempted to offer a substrate, such as active soil in planted environments that encourage the growth of your selected living plants. Koi Bettas have a routine similar to that of people. They go to bed at night and get up in the morning. As a result, when it comes to lighting, you don't need to make any further effort to provide artificial light for your tank. All you have to do before bed is turn out the lights. The last but essential tip, like those featured earlier, is the position of the tank. The location of the tank holding your Koi Bettas must be carefully considered. Depending on the season, the tank will heat up or cool down too rapidly if it's close to a window. That's why keeping your Koi Bettas away from radiators and other heat sources is better. Since we're now done with the tank requirements, water should also be included in the conversation for your koi to remain healthy and prevent common fish ailments. Let's explore it more in this video. To mimic their native habitat, Koi Betta fish require moderate filtration in their tank. Although a sponge filter can function well, more is needed for filtering in a fully planted design. It is recommended to use filters that can be adjusted, since this promotes the most comfortable current generation for them. Usually, power filters can be changed for less flow, and you can put a sponge on the intake to stop the filter from sucking your betta's fins. The water temperature of the tank should be 76 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Most of the time, the seas of Vietnam and Indonesia are warm and neutral to slightly acidic. Keep some living plants nearby and change the water at least twice a month to provide the fish with somewhere to relax and eat. The water hardness and pH level are also factors to consider. Koi Betta fish are used in soft water habitats. You should maintain the pH in the aquarium between 6.0 and 8.0, which is somewhat acidic. You must also ensure that they can swim up to the aquarium surface to breathe the oxygen. Koi Bettas have respiratory systems that allow them to use oxygen from air to create energy. They ought to be able to swim to the surface to get oxygen if the tank's oxygen saturation is low. And there we have it, fish keepers. Most of the information you should know about koi betta fish before buying them. You'll usually see koi bettas displayed in the exotic fish category in your neighborhood pet store. If not, you can purchase them from online. However, we recommend locating pet stores where you can do that, or a what you see is what you get WISIWIG vendor price, since these lovely fish genuinely need to be viewed up front before purchasing them. It is easy to keep them, given that you would help yourself by researching for the best online information. If you visit our YouTube channel, you'll find some aquatic information that could help you be a better fish keeper in this hobby. If you want to know more about these incredible fish, especially how to breed them and distinguish males from females, you could visit our website at aquariumstoredepot.com, where complete ideas about this topic are publicly posted for you to access. There's no denying that betta fish are hot right now. They are unique due to their broad range of color possibilities, distinct behavioral characteristics, and rigid structure. But what makes these lovely fish so special is how simple it is to care for them. And I hope we were able to help you with just that. I'll see you when I see you, fish keepers. Keep on educating yourself and be updated on our new videos regularly. Thanks for watching.